Hello there everyone, and welcome back to more Blood Bowl action. It is now round 21, and this may seem like a potentially simple match for me upcoming, since I talked about before with Ogres, but in the case of Ogres, they had no reserves. Actually, am I able to quickly go to their roster? The Ogres before at least had no reserves. They had no cash to even buy reserves, so attrition was very well in my advantage there. And even then, I only, injured one Snotling, I think? Maybe two, and just got occasional knockouts on the other ones. Surprisingly, I injured one of their Ogres, which was a shock, but once I started getting a little bit of numbers advantage and could get those, those white die, the 2-die blocks, anything that wasn't red, it was definitely looking promising for me. But this time, with the Halflings, we are dealing with the coach who at least won first place in the previous season. It's Malt with his Dark Elves. At least last season, that's what he won with. And when you consider the fact that he's currently in 9th place out of 26 players, he has been doing well for himself. His Halfling roster, at least skill sets, pretty bare bones, and that's kind of a given. And he recently lost a tree, I think. So thankfully I don't have to deal with two treemen that had movement 3 for almost all this season. Although, they still have guard. No, not guards, but they have grab, which can be problematic for positioning my elves into a nice little kill box. Thankfully, they have to be right next to me at the start of the turn for that to really take effect. But what's going to be really scary is the fact that I'm literally giving them more petty cash than they have team value right now. And I have been experimenting and playing around with it some, so it's a nice convenience to have these teams pre-made, so I can at least showcase this. But really, it helps with me practicing, preparing a little bit, and of course doing my thumbnail art as well. But what we have for inducements is a little absurd. Let's see, 1,030k in petty cash. So what exactly we're going to be expecting should probably be Morkensork, Deeproot Strong Branch, a Strength 7 tree that has no nega traits. Well, Morkensork is the same, but more mobility. And then still has 30k for a Wizard, and the Halfling Master Chef, which can steal my rerolls. And theirs is heavily discounted for being Halflings too. And even after all that, they could still get Bloodweiser babes if they so wish, which they could get value on, considering how fragile the Halflings are. They're nowhere near as bad as Snotlings, but you figure I would have been able to deal with 4 Snotlings, while 5 Snotlings really damn easily, but apparently not. But there's a few things also that I have in mind, since, well, really, I'm trying to manage and cut down on the team value. Fat's not going to do me much good. Hell, if Sorka was in here, I basically would be just about 2,000 team value to make things worse on my end. But I think what I'm going to do, I'm not going to commit to it just yet. I'm probably going to buy myself an extra reroll specifically for this match, since I'm currently already over the 150k limit before it starts affecting my team value. And I think I'm also going to buy a Bloodweiser babe, so at least that way I can deal with the bash potential of all those big guys. So that is my current plan, but really it shouldn't be too much different than when going up against Snotlings from the last battle or last match. But I'm not going to have the convenience of 3-die blocks unless I invest several different other elves to kind of give me those assists, which could be a bad thing if I get sandwiched awkwardly. I don't know why I'm making a big deal of all this. I'm a little bit worried since they have 4 big guys that if they do get a cage, I'm going to have a hard time breaking that. At least it feels like it, since up to this point I haven't even attempted to just brute force dodge into their cage, even with my agility 5 piece. But it is really good odds for me considering. Agility 5, who has yet to get his block, is a big factor. That's about 75% chance. And then if I could deny assist, since thankfully he has no guard pieces, I'm going to have a decent chance to knock him down. If I'm willing to take the both down result, that is. I am not going to be overconfident in this match considering they're halflings. But if it goes well for me, I should get some good amount of SPP out of this. For both my blitzers that are going to be blitzing ideally every turn, and maybe if I can get a handful of touchdowns in. Since I am pretty close to getting a couple levels in on some of my players. So we'll see what happens. But otherwise, I just sent you the invite, actually. Oh yeah, there was, oh sorry, I canceled that. There was something I wanted to do just in case that I almost forgot about. Since you have halflings, I'm just buying an extra reroll just to help mitigate that damage sum.
Sounds good.
Yeah, since you already got enough petty cash as is, so I'm not really doing you a favor giving you more.
I mean, it gets to a point once you start getting 500, 600, 800, you start running out of good things to buy.
Yeah, which is why I'm also considering buying a Bloodwiser Babe to help mitigate your mighty blow a bit. Since, again, I don't really need to buy much, but deaths can happen at any time.
I mean, it may be worthwhile keeping the cash to replace rather than the knockouts, because you won't probably need that many guys on the pitch to still score because you're elves. But being low on cash afterwards might be a bit painful.
Yeah, I bought the extra reroll because I was already sitting at 170, so
yeah,
for only 50k petty cash for you, it's not that big of a loss. And here I was thinking you were going Morgansork.
There's a reasonable chance for him, but I thought about the fact that he doesn't have an inherent dodge skill means I have to rely on the loner reroll. So for like I want to play any kind of movement play, he's not really as solid as she is for movement. So I decided to go with her, even though kind of the stab is not as useful against high elves with that better armor.
Unless you can get next to my catchers, maybe.
Yeah, but again, yeah, we'll see if I can actually get a hold of them. They're pretty slippery.
Yeah, we've seen how she did against the Elven Union the other day. That just made you get more petty cash for ridiculous stuff.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna bribe. Do we need anything else? I'm just on a bribe at this point. Is there anything else really that's that impressive? We'll do it. Alright. Wow. 1,020k. So over $1 million. Jesus.
Yep.
Cash.
What is it? Formal has slightly more team value than me at the moment, but that's mainly because I'm missing a player for this match. I think he's at like 1970 now with his last match he did yesterday. Was it yesterday or Thursday? Can't remember.
Haven't checked it yet. I think it was yesterday.
Oh yeah, against Speedy, so. And of course he's got what, a level 5 or level 6 agility 5 movement up catcher at this point, so that'll be interesting. Talk about putting all your eggs in one basket. That'll be sad if he gets injured or knocked out. Although I'm kind of relieved not to see Morgansork. You're not going to have a reliable blitzer with 3 die blocks on me.
Yeah, I definitely have to bring in a lot of assists to help Zara get those kind of blocks in, but I think that mobility is going to be really useful because I think Morg will get stuck too easily, whereas she can get at least a bit of movement. Because I had that look at that, and I was like, initially I thought Morg had slower speed, and I saw her at 6 speed, and I was like, oh, it's the same ability, but the dodge inherent reroll is really worth it, I think, just in case something goes wrong.
It definitely helps to negate the loner, that's for sure, when things go bad.
The sad thing is I don't have any tackle on this team, so...
And I thank you for your contribution.
About it. Yeah.
My elves thank you. And I don't have anyone close to level up. Sadly, I think that's just Sorko who's the one who's missing next game, so... And I believe what's going on here, with it being silent, I'm currently muted, is Malt likes to talk to his streamers as well, so there may be a bit of a quiet moment while he's busy planning, so we're going to see how this plays out. But I'm going to try to avoid muting on my own stream for that reason, ideally. You know you got too many trees when you got trees on the sideline.
Yeah. It's a bit ridiculous.
Oh, god damn it. Was it really me on defense? Dang it. I was wondering why he put me on. Well, that's unfortunate. No, probably not a big deal for Halflings, but yeah. I fell for that before in my first match with Bretonians last season that for some reason it just put me in my offensive positioning. Hopefully it won't punish me too terribly hard.
Yeah, I've done that once or twice where like, oh, I'm going on offense. I set up really aggressively. I'm like, oh, he's now setting up. I made a mistake.
Yeah, because when I've been doing my preparation, especially for my thumbnail art, I'm always on defense, so I'm surprised it put me on offense. Well, everyone's excited for this moment. It means you get free blocks on the blitzers.
Yeah, it's pretty useful. All right, let's hope the dice don't be too bad. Get there, bud.
Go get that ball there, buddy. Alright, push me away. Push me over to freedom. No, your tree's not supposed to come with. That wasn't part of the deal. To stab or to bash? That is the question.
That is the question.
Because they're basically the same odds if you need it. Well, actually you have blocks, so the power would be better.
I did a quick calculation. I think the punch is better. But we'll see how it works out. Alright, so is there anything else we need to do? No, really. Let's do this one.
Nope. Early injury there.
Ah, he's fine.
So yeah, just that mispositioning alone definitely is gonna cost me poorly for the remainder of this match, maybe with a tackler already out. Run, little halfling, run.
That's the hardest part of the halflings, I think, is ball handling. I am always concerned.
I can imagine. No, he's gonna do it. Think of those bribes that you could be saving.
Oh, there we go.
I hope you burn both those bribes, dang you.
Oh, there we go. Good man. All right.
Now this is something I'm not really used to yet. The potential of my agility 5 piece.
Yeah, I mean he's got a good chance to.
Yeah,
second
1 in
ball carry.
9.
One of the things you can do is that you just base all the corners and send him in to like try and knock it down. And even doing the both down is kind of fine because it makes it really hard for me to cover the ball because they're all based. But obviously it's a little risky because if the trees come over, then you get stuck.
It's better
with the
odds
next
than a
tree.
leap at least, unless I'm willing to burn a reroll, so there is that going for me. Just how to plan this out. Part of the reason why I was afraid of Mork and Sork as well was if you ever do get a cage and somehow have all 4 of your big guys surround them, I'm almost never going to get in there unless it's with terrible risk.
Yeah.
Now, where can you get to? Okay, close enough, I guess. And let's see, diving tackle there by my lineman, and the other one's behind the tree. There we are. That hopefully makes my troubles a little less risky. Nope, he's still alive. He might still be a pain. Alright, let's see if the Amazon style dodge works or not. Ooh, almost. Phew. Little lucky there, but like you said, I was willing to take the ball down.
Yeah, I think it's certainly reasonable to do if you commit to it. You definitely commit to it.
Not the best bounce, but agility 5, and I don't have dodge. Ugh. Never mind to go for it. If I had that reroll still, I might have considered it. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
You didn't see him,
see
yeah.
those.
Yeah, he was body blocking.
Oh, that sucks. God damn it. I can't see that because of the trees in the way.
Yeah, I had that happen
all right.
last.
Choices. No, we'll let it go. Oh, well. Wow.
That is unfortunate.
Brick armor as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
I had
I
that.
now.
Yeah, that's it. I had that happen with ogres too. I kept trying to move behind an ogre, but apparently one of my knockdown players was behind them. So all this time I was unintentionally trying to foul my own player. Not as significant as that, of course, but still, I know the feeling. And even going with the Blood Bowl 2 camera angle doesn't really help, because then you have that diagonal angle space that does the exact same thing.
Yeah, one of the 8 is going to be covered.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. And I don't know an easy way to fix it without shrinking down the poor trees.
Yeah, I mean, you could do a translucent effect where they come through as like a red outline or silhouette through the tree, but it would obviously take away from the aesthetics probably of the tree. But you could just toggle it, I guess, as an option, but yeah.
Yeah, hopefully they have something there, since we've yet to hear news about Blood Bowl 3, so I'm wondering what's going on with that.
It's a fairly niche problem, though. It's generally not a big... There's not that many trees, usually.
Yeah, let alone trees that don't have loner. Yeah, let's try for an herb block. Maybe the ball bounces somewhere useful. Well, that works.
Hey, there we go.
Now, I know my thrower's close to leveling up. Who else is close? If I even have that option.
Oh, I mean, there's a lineman in the mid, but not really likely
and
in a good position.
Yeah, and I forgot. For some reason, the auto deployment also had my sidestep level 3 lineman in the sidelines who could have leveled up.
Oh, I hate it when that happens. That happens all the time.
Yeah, on the plus side, I did lose a tackle piece, which again could play key for the rest of this, but at least it balanced out a tiny bit.
He's in trouble.
Good old tackle. I was contemplating giving him diving tackle instead of going straight for regular tackle when he leveled up, but he's going to play an important part.
Yeah, I certainly think for a blitz attack it's probably more important. You can always put diving tackle on a lineman.
Yeah. My thought process, since I was still playing against 3 stunty teams, how much SPP could he potentially get to help mitigate that a lot without needing to touch down all the time with him? Sadly, he only got, what, 1 injury against the Snotlings, despite how fragile they are. So it's not paying off yet, as far as the injury front. Oh, Black Templar wants me to foul the tree. I'm just realizing what he mentioned there by the foul, because it is your movement up tree at that. Kind of out of the question unless I want a chance to thrower maybe doing a ridiculous foul, but risk might not be worth it.
It would require so many guys going in there that,
yeah, was it a 1 in 12 or something like that?
Yeah, it's pretty hard. Just blitz, I think.
No, don't do it. And we got the animation for that, so I knew the armor broke.
Yeah. Smack. Too bad, buddy. You got crushed.
He's only stunned, so he'll still have a full lineup in the next half. Or, well, I'm just realizing, when I was looking at your team before, you still had, what, 120k cash? So it almost looked like you had no reserve players.
Alright, punch time.
No.
Right. We'll take the push, because both downs are really good for you and bad for me. And let's follow up. Let's get away from the nasty tackle piece. Alright, well, I don't think there's that much value in zapping the dude because you can recover it so easily. But we'll
Yeah.
just try and get some damage in before you score.
Yeah, speaking of which, let's see. You knocked down my one blodge catcher, so... And of course, getting rid of these diving tackle pieces are important, so... I want to at least try and get rid of one of those diving tackle pieces. Eye for an eye as it were, but... I was just a little bit worried that this dodge might fail with how good things are looking for me. If I were to be honest.
Ooh, it's gonna be pain. Ooh, got off scot-free there. Jeez.
Yeah. I'm paying attention to him there, but... I know I'm probably going to overlook him at some point. Oh yeah, catcher is close to leveling up, I'm just realizing, but not in the best position. Yeah. Now you're probably going to force me to touch down because of the foul potentially have on my blodge catcher.
It is very alluring, I must say.
Yep. Because I need him for the infamous strip ball pieces that I'm going to have to go up against. Have mercy on me as a fellow elfin player. You wouldn't do such a cruel thing.
Having mercy means they don't respect you. I have no mercy on players I respect. It's just too damn dangerous. It's like Romkey, very first guy I played, way before his, decent streak, I was like, I'm sorry, man, I'm going to have to foul you because I think you're going to make the finals. Alright, how am I going to deal with this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
He got pretty close, that's for sure. Because, good God, he didn't even burn a single reroll in my match against him. I don't know what to make of that. Oh God, even the trees keep joining in on this. I'm realizing my life mistake now. Poor life decisions.
So we can't hit one of you guys. Oh,
Whee!
good hit.
Boing!
Alright, well, that's one guy down. Can I
It was on a catcher, so
Not
best chance to
really.
hurt him.
If that guy didn't have tackle, that'd actually be a pretty good path. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I go. Oh well.
Phew. Yeah, Black Templar is now gloating about how he's the #1 player for throw injuries. I'll take a knockout. He did... I don't... outside maybe blitzing Halflings, he's not really needed for this match. He has a more important role. Speaking of which, where's that diving tackle piece? Oh, way over there.
Yeah, I put them next to trees because they need to be protected for the second half.
Dang you. I want to murder him too. You read my mind, dang it. It's not like I made it obvious or anything. Now this is where I get a little worried, because all my time playing with elves, I'm always afraid of the dreaded one. Because I would like to level them up, even with catch. And if I'm that close, you'll get a chance of lightning bolt to hopefully have the ball bounce it. If I just stall it out.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna chance the handoff there, although it's one thing I will not miss when I'm done playing with elves is having to always worry about ones.
Yeah. It's pretty nice not having to worry about anything but a one most of the time. Very nice.
Yeah, because they have caused a lot of close calls for me when they do occur. Especially since early on my ball handling seemed abysmal when I'm trying to do the vanity passes at least. Yay! Well, maybe not yay, because my blotch piece is back. I told you you have more important things. Alright, I'm not making this mistake again. Although I am missing a piece, which does weaken my defense some. Ooh, we're gonna get ready for potentially an early Halflings throw. Maybe nah. Oh, I just noticed, yeah, my kick piece is also knocked out. So I don't get to use them at all this game.
Yeah. I actually had some interesting bugs. I don't know the reroll game. Where I'll sometimes have a kick in like not in the line of scrimmage, not in the wide zones, but he doesn't get to use his kick. And I'm not
you
sure.
can. Yeah, you are able to fix that. I think you have to select them during the kickoff phase, which can be a little tricky because it feels like you may be kicking. But I was able to correct that. But it only happened once, so I can't say with certainty how you do that. If it's just a simple matter of selecting him. But I was able to correct it.
It's really potentially useful.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to play around with that after match to let you know if there's a way to at least deselect him. That might be a more reliable way to find out.
Oh god, I put the wrong guy on the wrong spot.
Yes, that movement 3 will be your downfall, or lack of. Squish. Squish. Now, give Sarah the 3 die. You know you want to. And no block. Enjoy it.
Alright.
And my own elves are my own elves are blocking my best way out. Because they're both knocked down. Ooh, you do have plenty of rerolls, so do it. Ow. Wow. Oh, grab just negate my sidestep. I figured even on a blitz that wouldn't have worked. So, okay, I guess you just can't reposition me, but grab still negates my sidestep even on a blitz.
Yeah, it's going to basically just cancels each other out, just a normal punch.
Okay, I figured it would only be applicable if I were for some reason next to you. That's good to know. Here he comes. You really want that tackler gone. 6s.
Ooh.
Yeah, what kind of injury
lucky.
do we get? Miss next game? I'm playing Pro Elven Union next, so...
Alright, to the subs. And to the bribe. Yes.
Yep. Get rid of it. Why is the Goblin ref so sympathetic to Halflings? Dang it! Ooh, my time to shine. But do I have enough movement? Because my movement 9 piece is in the wrong spot. I've only moved over to the left instead of back.
That would actually be within striking range.
Yep, because I have sure hands on that one catcher, so he had a damn good chance even with those 2. And that's a lot of go for it. You are not the sidestep piece, are you? No, you're not. Oh yeah, diving tackle there. So,
I mean, you can go one across.
Oh yeah, this one here. Yeah.
Just
I was
avoid
hoping
that.
to at least beat base. Am I okay with not doing a go for it or not? Because let me plan out the rest of my move. Just wondering how many paths I block. Now let's chance to go for it a bit. Get someone next to that ball at least. Don't fail me now, dodge. Although, actually I want the snake eyes here. I probably could get away with it. Diving tackle, let's see if... So this... Huh. Okay, there's the diving tackle. So, I was wondering how that was since I failed the first dodge. I figured it would ask you to use diving tackle first.
No, well, I think it does is I see a roll and I choose to use it, I believe.
Yeah. And then when I fail it, it should ask me to use dodge if I want to reroll. Which is why I was surprised the dodge prompt was so quick there. But it's probably because I rolled a 2, that's why.
Yeah, because you rolled a 2 and a 3+, so it's like, alright, you need to make a dodge. And I'm like, well, I don't have to use diving tackle yet, so it doesn't give me a prompt. And then when you do make a successful roll, if the diving tackle is useful, which case it was, then I choose to use it. So.
Yep. Cool. I guess I was thrown off because I didn't see the red dice on the bottom. I didn't actually look at what the dice was. No, deep root. We're elves. You should consider us as like wood elves, right? Brethren of wood elves. We're friends to you.
Different part of the world.
Yeah, no one told him about the part where we betrayed or abandoned the wood elves, right? The Azashi, or however they're properly pronounced. I can't remember. Arashi? I forget.
It's like the Azure or... And then the... Yeah, I'm not sure how the... Asarai or something? I can't remember exactly how to pronounce it.
I at least got the A right.
Yes.
That's all that matters to me. Well, this is just insult to injury. One halfling is tying up 2 elves.
Yeah. Dear.
I don't know if I should be offended.
Ooh, alright. Good job.
Now for the stabby stab. Phew.
Alright. So, into the old fashioned.
The good old 50-50 on the pickup. Well, he'll be having a nap for a foul next turn. Poor at the sea of sound. He's not going to be taking part in this fight anytime soon.
No, not really. Alright. Big plays time. Good.
Ooh.
Reroll time.
If it wasn't for that tackle zone. Ooh.
Yep.
That is really unfortunate.
That's right.
Nuff will decide to throw me a bone after he basically had both my tackle pieces get knocked out. I don't know why he's being generous to me. I'm still paranoid. Whew. Thank God for rerolls. And you don't have... No, you don't have tackle on Sarah, so it doesn't really matter where I go.
That's true. Nice played.
Yeah, that just means more opportunities for you to murder me, especially without an apothecary. So the fans might get what they want. They might see one of my main positionals get horribly murdered. Ooh, and my kicker piece is back. I don't know if I should be excited or not now.
Oh, I absolutely should be excited. Kick piece is amazing in Snotlings.
Yeah,
So smooth.
I really enjoy my kick piece, but let's see, only 2 turns left, and I'm really paranoid of a blitz on my blitzers. And sadly, the one downside with so many positionals, I don't really have a good fodder piece for you.
That's true, yeah.
Because even my catchers are going to be valuable once they start getting more levels in. I don't know what the sweet spot is on levels that they need before they're really fearsome. Like, I'm guessing maybe level 4, since they at least have that blodge set. If I had to guess anyway. Oh, we know exactly what's happening here. I guess I know what I should have done was maybe have my blitzer where my thrower is, because at least then the 3 line of scrims are at least denying possible foul positions for you.
That's true.
Especially since my sidestep's going to be pretty useless on the side here. Oh, this is a case where my guard kick is... Let's see, I'm trying to remember how this worked. I did it before, I'm just afraid to click them.
Oh, did it not come through? Yeah, no. I mean, give it a shot if you can figure it out.
I did it before, I just can't remember how because it was a while ago. Okay, yes, there we go. It did work. I just had to click on him directly, which looked really scary, but
yeah,
there's confirmation.
Like, I don't want to kick it off the field. Yeah, very nice. Good to know.
Yeah,
oh, good man. Look at that.
I understand the fear of trying to experiment with that, though, but I at least had it once in an AI match, which is why I played around with it. Nice. We're getting the Halflings throw at the ready. And sadly, it can't just blitz one of them away.
Unfortunate. We're going to try and do the best for some redundancy.
Ooh. What's it going to be? Miss next game. He is definitely one of my higher level linemen, but I'm fine with that. He just won't get his level up this game. You know, Bleeding Hedge, this would be a great time to take root. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. No, damn it. I want to say it before the actual failed roll, but dang it.
Well, there we go. Failed anyway.
Timber! My Blitzer thanks you for letting him live this time. You are a generous halfling. I know everyone wants me to just foul this tree, but I think the better option is to make the throw as difficult as possible. Let's see, throw, what is it, 6 spaces I believe, at most? Although I know you're not going to tell me that because you want to have the best chance possible. And I gotta keep in mind, yeah, I want some guys next to your tree too, as much as I might hate that idea.
That means if you're going to go for the win, that's how you play it.
Even with 2 up, nuffling can happen for the second half, especially with a wizard, which you could even use to maybe get the help clear up your tree, worst case. I think I may be 1 space too off, but I'm assuming the farthest you could throw is 1 space in front of him.
I think that's around about the right spot.
Yeah, I know he did the same against Speedy, but he had to roll the 60s he needed, the lucky bugger.
Yeah.
That was my agility 5 piece. Maybe I didn't want to chance you. But I do see another tempting target. You left him wide open. I'm going in for the kill. He lives. And you have no halflings by Deeproot. Okay. Just had to be sure on that. Because again, big tree and all. Maybe I put too many elves here, because now you're going to abandon the throw attempt probably and go after my blitzer.
There's possibilities.
I know, and now I just gave you the idea, so... Are you tempted by greed to kill my tackle piece or not?
Not particularly. I got another plan in my mind currently. Come on, game. Come on.
Okay, it's not like your pickups.
Really need this to work. Alright.
So now for this assist. Oh, you're gonna push Deeproot. Smart.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to
or
knock
not
him down
Deeproot.
and push that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's maybe better to actually go back one here. Just because It's not going to work well otherwise.
That's
The
still
idea
a
of being
win
to
for
hopefully
me.
knock her down and push the other elf away. Then only have one negative elf. But the fact that I wasn't going to be able to get rid of 2 elves and once, it's probably better than that. We'll see. But now it's actually on that dude as well. I didn't think that through at all. Yeah, just kind of scrambling to try and save it at this point.
Yeah, I did not consider that there. I was trying to get as many tackle pieces as possible without giving your halflings a free throw, or a free block, which maybe would have been the right choice to keep them from moving. Now, moment of truth.
Wow.
Nice.
All right, now we need some really crazy dice.
And none of them have tackles, so that turn 1 injury is definitely going to play out well for you if this works.
Here we go. Come on, buddy. You can do it. I believe in you.
Nice.
That's not enough, buddy. Get up.
You got a
Get up.
reroll. You got the reroll.
All right.
Moment of truth.
2 plus. 2 plus. Hey!
Nice. Very nice. Clearly I need more elves to deal with a single halfling. Who would have thought?
Yeah, I think that was a bit of a misplay by me. I probably should have just chain pushed your elf away, taken the -2, but yeah, it worked out, so I can't complain.
Yeah, I don't know how much I actually scattered, because that still could have gone well in my advantage if it gone back or even to the pile, even 1. Nicely done, though.
Thank you.
And sadly, yeah, it's still the first half, so let's see. I don't think I'm going to get any one-turn touchdowns. Because I can't really chain push a tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I quite literally can't chain push a tree because the damn stand firm. Never mind the strength. So my movement 9 piece is not going to get the shine, sadly. He is no gutter runner. I guess a ride could still happen, so let's gamble on either that or maybe a quick snap. I still don't think he has enough with a quick snap. No, he'd be 2 off.
Yeah, it's you need more than a quick snap generally.
That's why he needs more levels in. We gotta put these Skaven to shame, dang it. With all their winning. Come on, halflings, right, well, you know you want to.
There's literally nothing I can do, so I'm just going to end it too.
You could always burn a wizard.
No, unfortunately on a blitz, you can't use blizzard.
Oh, okay.
A wizard, you have to use it on a genuine regulation turn, I believe. It didn't come up as an option. So that must be
Okay.
how it is.
Fine. I guess I'll have to be content with bashing a tree with a 1 die, I suppose, which might go badly, but I have rerolls.
Yeah, may as well take a shot.
Yeah, before I do it, let me actually get this guy closer to leveling up. He ain't no Riodar, but he's getting close to being useful.
Yeah, man. HSPP gets
Yep.
closer and closer.
I was excited for that thrower too, because 3+ long bomb seems so seductive.
Oh, it's so good, man. It's so good.
They haven't worked very well for me since the 1 long bomb I chance fails on me. Ooh, let's not chance that on a mighty blow, please.
Hey, very nice.
There we go. And everyone will want me to foul, but it's still 9+. Oh, unless I deny
No.
Deep Root.
Yeah. No, I don't. I think it's anyone. I don't think. I think it's anyone, even if they're manned up. I thought it was still negative.
Nope.
If they're manned, it's fine. Okay.
Yeah, it negates those two because of
Alright,
tackle
cool.
zones. So yeah. And you're just a standard lineman, so I should be okay. I just know the fans want to see it.
Am I in my work? Oh.
Almost. Because that
Yes.
that was 6, so I need 2 more. No, I'm not pulling a mass. At least I'm actually winning. Mass would just fixate on killing targets and forget about the ball. Forget it ever exists, Rompkey. I think, anyway. Maybe he's evolving. Well, I guess I didn't need that extra reroll, but it's good just in case if you were to steal 3 dice from me.
I mean, you never know.
Yeah.
If you get a bad run of luck, that extra reroll might be very important.
Yeah, I was okay with 2 rerolls, but if I was stuck with 1, that could definitely make the difference. Oh god. I wonder if we should be afraid. Although thankfully Mass is not making it to the playoffs, so I think we're safe from the new and improved Mass. Oh, I'm missing a player. For some reason I thought I had the full 11. And where can Sara go? Ooh, nice deep or shallow kick. Right next to the tree. Wow, indeed. Thankfully I have sure hands, but that also worries me that could fail. This is definitely an interesting start to this half. I can't get at your diving tackle piece, sadly. Try as I might. Well, there's a chance now. Okay, I had nothing to worry about. Yet. Oh, there's the snake eyes. Now, if those trees could kindly take root, I would thank you immensely. Thank you. Ooh, that I wasn't expecting.
Unfortunate. He's still in a decent spot to cover.
Yeah, he definitely is in the middle of everything. Something I'm trying to wrap my head around with the trees, because if I get a high placement, I'm likely going to have to be playing with them next season. So I'm trying to wrap my head around how to take advantage of the trees and their take root.
Yeah, I mean, the halflings are very much the trees, if possible. You want them kind of central and just beating a big roadblock, because then that forces them to go out the sides and generally keeps them in the game.
Yeah, I'm almost forced to do a pseudo half cage, or at least in that direction at least, which may not mean much with halflings, but with a blodge stabby piece, then at least you can put pressure on me a little bit with Sarah. No, don't do it. He's only a lowly lineman. You know I'm just gonna replace him if something bad happens to him.
I don't mind replacing him. It's just, I'm looking at the percentage, 42%. I'm like, yeah, doesn't seem that good.
And you have no bribes. Would you really chance losing a lowly halfling? I thought not.
Yeah, not on that one, not this early in the drive. Well, other options maybe later.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, he's just walking off. We'll be okay.
Hmm. I'm in no rush. Not yet, anyway. Let's get this sword leveled up, I guess. Have a little bit of fun with this. Since I got time to kill anyway, with these how slow these trees are. Uh-oh. He's setting up for the halfling throw. Now I gotta take you seriously.
I'm a little worried about you sneaking through between the two trees there, because it's one of the things to do is once one gets rooted and the rest start advancing, and there's you don't have this line of guys, you get this line with a gap in the middle, and then they can come through.
Because there's a nice little opening there. I do have a 2+ dodge currently, it looks like, if I really want to chance it. Oh, here comes Deep Root. Ooh, get the POW. Will this be the end of them? Phew. Ah, not gonna take the foul, I see.
Nah, I don't need for that at the moment.
Yeah, where can you go? Sadly, being knocked down means you can't really get at your diving tackle piece. So that's a little unfortunate. Now, do I want to chance that or not? What are my options? Well, that doesn't look very good.
Good old blood. Yeah, good old blood ball pathing. You obviously can move that guy out of the way from you.
Yeah, I'm just wondering. I have a likely cage. It requires a couple of dodges, so I'm wondering if that's worth it or not, especially with the pass I might have to do. Maybe not yet. No snake eyes this time. So we'll see what happens next, because I'm realizing I'm not getting as much value as I would like with this blodge piece holding the ball.
Yeah, fair enough.
Although,
I mean, you can always, what I do is just do a handoff and then have the guy throw back to him, so then you just generate SVP.
yeah, but he levels up on the next pass, so I don't think I need to rush it for his turn.
Oh, that's true.
I was thinking of maybe doing a cage behind you and then passing, but that probably would have been 3-4 plus maybe. There you go. Was it worth it?
We'll find out.
Dang halfling, I want to run through there, damn you.
Come on, man. Come on, buddy. You gotta make the landing. You gotta stick the landing.
No else near him. He does get it, but can he get the pickup?
3 up. Come on, man. 66%. Oh,
There you go.
Good man.
There you go. Congrats on the level up.
Thank you.
There. My life is a lot easier without the wizard now.
Yeah, having that certainty, you don't only have to worry about protecting the ball constantly.
Yeah, because that was another factor with the dang even trying to get the cage behind you. Lightning bolt or even a fireball could have really screwed that up. Alright, so now I don't have to play around anymore. Oh, your tree gets his, whilst my lineman.
Amazing.
And you knocked out mine. Well, thank you, Rumpke, for your contribution. I know it wasn't intended,
ridiculous.
but... Yep,
He's so ridiculous.
it may not have been intended, but... it maybe helps me. Maybe. There's a bit of a maybe, though. Before I do anything, though, let me at least make sure.
Yeah, definitely.
In case... yeah, in case that fails, let me get the redundant pieces out of the way. For the ones that can't do much. I don't know about you, though. How useful are you? You could help. You could help. What about you? Ugh. I guess that comes down to whether I have rerolls or not. So what kind of pass? There, he gets the level up. Now, is that the right choice, going after Sarah or not?
I mean, she's strength 4. So you really have to commit to it. I mean, you can always run the ball back and wait, but yeah.
Yeah, probably. Since a halfling Sorrow can very easily tie it up even if I do score. I'm just wondering my options. Yeah, you're a sidestep piece. We don't like you.
Nice punch. Owie,
There.
Fight Shrub. He's one of the originals, I think. Oof.
Yep, and he's still going to be around, so you can rest easy there. And I have 5 rerolls, so why not back up a bit? Do I chance it again, though? Because where does my blitzer go? Like I said, I have the reroll. Let's see if... well, if I chance to dodge with anyone else, it likely would have failed anyway.
Yeah.
Don't know how I feel about this, because it was a situation I was not expecting with the rock. And just as a reminder, I did leave 2 of my linemen next to the tree, so
yeah,
let's not
I
have...
actually just zoomed out then to check, because I was like, I think he's gotten the base to vote.
Yeah, I just don't want that 6+ dodge happening again. Because it's understandable why it happened. Here comes the stabby stab. Ooh. No stab. Ah, I see. Let's go for this ride, shall we? There's the path for you. What kind of injury do we get? Miss next game. Formal doesn't have strip ball, so I'm okay with that. I think. I'll have to double check that. Nice. Let's get daring, I guess. At least as daring as elves can be. Get the hell out of my way, you diving tackle piece. He lives. Both your diving tackle pieces will annoy again. To deny the tree or not? That is the question. So ultimately, I don't know how I feel about doing all this. Giving the blitzer the ball and all that, considering there was a nice window with a tree down, but it looks promising.
I think it was a good play. It's a good play. You've covered most of your bases. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, I would have rather... I think it may have been safer to blitz the side halfling in case I didn't knock down the diving tackle piece, but knocking him down means he couldn't have blitzed me. Or at least got next to me. Oh yeah, I forgot. Unless they're stunned, they can still move, the little buggers.
Someone actually recommended I get jump up because then they get their full movement anyway. I was like, that's actually a great idea. I didn't think about that before.
Yeah, with agility piece. Definitely need to be careful of too much bloat, but with like 1 or 2 star main halflings, you can definitely get away with it. Especially if they happen to get a stat up. Well, would you really need jump up with agility up halfling? I don't know.
I wouldn't bother. I'd probably just give him like a catch and he gets...
Maybe if they had block, you might. Yeah, maybe with a block piece, if you were lucky enough, you might get jump up, so that way you can get the blitz that you were maybe aiming for a little more reliably. Hard to say. Ooh, dodging the tackle piece. No, don't do it. You're the one piece we don't want to fail that.
Yeah. Loner worked, wow. Alright, well, that's the best chance I think I could get out of that, so good luck to you.
Nicely done. So 2 died there. I was kind of hoping to stall more because I'm greedy like that, but you're not making it easy for me. Dang you. Yeah. I don't even think blitzing with my wrestle piece even does me ace. Doesn't. Probably.
Yeah, I mean, even
Yeah,
with chain pushes, you still end next to a dude, so I think just the blitz and then dodge away is still the safest.
Yeah, just blitz the halfling so I only have to dodge once. Yeah, and I don't have enough players to even chance in their a cage. So, I'll give you your chance.
Thank you very much. Well played.
Oh god, this is going to be like against Speedy all over again. It's going to be a 3-3 tie with the throw to sign it all.
Yeah, it certainly looks like that's going to be the way to go. You've still got your kick piece, right?
I believe so. He's on the line right now, so but I do have him. Although I'm running out of fodder pieces, which scares me. Yeah. If I want to use kick, I can't have my kick piece on the front line, so who's going to be the sacrifice? This is a sign I've been doing too many touchdowns, I think. Or do... Yeah, he's leveled up, that's the question there, but...
It's... Most of the other pieces are pretty damn good. It's pretty hard to choose. Yeah, like... Yeah, that catch is also leveled up. I think that is actually the best choice, as sad as it is.
It's looking like it. For once, finally, my blitzer piece is sort of safe. At least from a 3-die block, maybe. Alright. With 3 turns left, good luck to you.
Good luck to you, man.
I'll take that, although maybe it doesn't help me too much. But at least it keeps the... Well, does it really keep the sower safe? Actually, yeah, because I don't need my kick piece anymore. Hallelujah.
That's true. Yeah.
He's safe. Oh my god, he's safe.
All the trees look over their heads as they're watching the ball, and then quickly just switches places.
Yeah, they
That
got
was it the whole
distracted.
time.
Yeah, got distracted. The sun got in their face a bit. Actually, I may not want to do that. You can still run through. Hmm. Now you better pick up that ball, or there's going to be trouble.
I mean, there's a very clear and present danger on that flank.
Yep.
So yeah,
And
comes down to that ball hand.
And with only 1 reroll left, yeah, if you have to burn that on the pickup, that's gonna make the throw a little risky. He doesn't have block, so it might be better just to bash.
Nah, it's
maybe.
more about block fail, and then I have to use that reroll.
Oh
so
yeah,
it's like
that's
it's an ultra safe. It's like low chance of working, but at least it doesn't fail and cause it to turn it.
fair
But yeah,
enough.
it's a fair point.
I can appreciate that thought process. After all, we are playing against try-hard halflings after all.
It is try-hard halflings, we can't forget.
Yep, and you've been doing amazing with them. Congrats on your progress so far and making it to the playoffs.
Thank you. Yeah, it's certainly a bit of a struggle sometimes, but I'm glad it's going as well as it is.
Yeah, you're definitely teaching everyone not to underestimate the halflings, and good god, I look forward to seeing what the new positionals might bring, if they ever make it to Blood Bowl 3.
Wow, this is like
It's
edge of my
going
seat
well.
stuff right now.
It's going well. Ooh, you do not want to burn that reroll, I think.
Yeah, it's a hard choice, but I have to make it.
We're going to need you in a little bit.
Yep.
Just come down as soon as you're ready.
Alright, got the pow there. Deep Root's being useful.
It's work. It's one less guy that can go back on the screen.
Yep. Yeah, I should have had the other lineman go over here, but I'm trying to remember. Does even being an tackle zone do anything to mitigate your throw?
It does, I believe. Let me have a look. Yeah, it's still a throw, I'm pretty sure. Because like I think Yetis as well reduce the chance.
All right. Might as well protect him a bit in case this goes bad, if only slightly. Good old 50-50 dodge chance.
Ooh. Oh.
Oh well, the stun makes it a little redundant to try and foul him, since he's already
That's
stunned
true.
if you don't injure him.
How much value?
No, nothing died yet, Mass, sorry. Handful of injuries, but nothing died yet. Oh god, now I have to choose between which tree he's gonna throw with. This is not fair. Now I'm gonna have to gamble. Well, he wasn't going to do anything for the rest of the half, so both downs fine. But I still at least get to position him next to a halfling. I don't want next to a halfling. I'd rather have you hang back in case, dang it. Am I really gonna chance my catcher? Alright, this is at least better than the 50-50 odds. Sort of. Well, let's see if the dodge works, I guess. Okay, good start. Ooh, moment of truth. Ooh, did not get the dodge. You have a real chance now. Especially with that reroll in hand.
Yeah, it's the best chance I've got now to kind of make this work.
Alright, knocks him away at least.
Alright. Hopes and prayers.
Moment of truth, little fella.
Oh my god.
There you go. He makes it.
Well, GG, well played, man.
Nicely done. If only I had 2 tackle pieces, this could have been a different story. A diving tackle piece at that. I just figure I'd give you a little bit of an easier time, I guess.
I'm at the point where kind of preserving your team is more important than winning.
Yeah, that's for sure.
In the finals.
Yeah, that's all. That's perfectly fine. I have no problem with a tie, especially with 2 level ups out of that.
Yeah, I know nothing permanent. A couple of missed next games isn't great, but nothing permanent is important.
It's a match the fans can enjoy, but it's like playing against Speedy all over again, damn you. First it was Pirate Joe and his fireballs, and now it's stunties and their throws. It was fun though, I enjoyed that.
Fun. It's really hard to play against and defend against elves, especially Edge 5, so you had me working overtime to try and hold it together.
I'm glad I could at least give you a challenge then. At least. And hopefully, if all goes well, I'll see you in the playoffs in that case.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'd love to make it that far. I don't know if I will, but I'd be very
Well-
pleased to meet you in the playoffs.
Well, you're already in the playoffs pretty damn well, but we'll see how far you can get exactly.
All right, we'll see.
Yep, sadly I'll have to run off here quickly, but thank you again for the match, Malt.
Hey, man, thank you very much for getting up this early and jumping and play a game. Have a great day.
All good here. Take it easy.
Catch up.
Well, that was an intense match, but again, nothing was permanently lost, so that's all pretty good there. I can live with that. It's not about winning, it's about winning the final match is all that really matters, so I can be happy with a tie. I do lose fan factor though, which could be a factor, since all the other teams I'm gonna have to worry about are fan factor 10 or even 11. So that could play a part with the playoffs, but let's see what we get with the level ups with that said. Do you get your accurate? Yep, looks like you're sticking with accurate, and then I'll probably give you your leader next. And with that said, I probably should get rid of that extra reroll I have as well. And what about you? Your block, I'm trusting? God damn. Can't say no to this. Trying to remember, Nerves of Steel. There's a little bit of redundancy in Nerves of Steel and Agility Up. Since this is half of what the Agility Plus gives me, sort of. Oh, this is a really damn choice. This is a hard choice because I would love to give him block. And he's very likely not going to get another level up. I am going to definitely have to think on this. Yeah, because the agility up, at least it negates one tackle zone. It's a question on how likely am I going to be dodging through tackle zones for the agility up to be a factor. Because unless he has block or wrestle, I'm not really going to use him to break into a cage like I did against Malt just the last couple of turns. Just because of how much more fragile he is if he doesn't have block. I'm going to leave that on hold because I want to think about the possibilities, but I am going to get rid of this reroll that I had for Halflings. I still have 100k, so I'm in good shape there. And I am missing out on 2 players, so... And I'm pretty certain... I want to believe Formal does not have a strip ball, since he got a movement up on his agility 5 piece with leap. Where is he? Do you have strip ball? No, just movement up. So I'm okay without my sure hands player, at least for that matchup. But I'm gonna have to think on that. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I will see you next time.